Hi guys, welcome back to the news, my country people. This is surprising. Even after 67 days in the DSS custody, the suspended EFCC chairman, Bawa, refuses to hire lawyer for his defense. Yes, so fresh information has emerged that the suspended chairman of the Economic and the Financial Crimes Commission, Abdulrasheed Bawa, has refused to get himself a lawyer for his defense. Nigerian News reports that Bawa has spent 67 days in the custody of the Department of the State Service, DSS. The secret police, as we all know, arrested him on June 14th, and he has been in the custody. Sources, according to news reporters, have revealed that the suspended EFCC boss has refused to answer any queries brought before him by the DSS and has also refused to write any statement. One of the sources revealed that Abdulrasheed Bawa has refused to get himself a lawyer to represent him in court or a lawyer to request for his release from custody on bail. He has also refused to write statements or answer questions posed to him by several operatives that have queried him in the DSS custody. Another government source who pleaded anonymity revealed that the DSS had yet to file charges against the embattled EFCC boss as an investigation is still ongoing. The DSS has yet to charge him to court because they are still carrying out their investigation to get enough evidence to help their case. We recall that the DSS had earlier obtained an ex parte order in June to extend Bawa's detention in their facility while they continue with their investigation. The government source said the move by the DSS was to deter the Bawa from filing lawsuits to enforce his human rights. The sources state that the DSS had obtained an ex parte order from the court during the week to continue the detention of Emefiele beyond 48 hours so that his lawyers would not file a lawsuit claiming his fundamental rights are being trampled upon. You know he's not even supposed to be detained beyond 48 hours according to the constitution. The service also got a similar order on Thursday concerning Bawa's detention to enable it to, concede interrogation and investigation other allegations labeled against him. While Bawa is being held for alleged financial, impropriety under his watch, some sources privy to the case told the platform that he was arrested for allegedly selling at least 244 trucks worth 20 million naira and 30 million naira each to his cronies at the cost of 100,000 per unit. Hence, the price of 100 million per unit, hence depriving the country of about 4.8 billion naira in potential loot recovery. Sources who spoke on the condition of anonymity disclosed that the forfeiture proceedings of most of these trucks were yet to be, concluded when Bawa allegedly disposed of them. And in 2019, Bawa was arrested and questioned over the sales of about 244 trucks that were sealed by the Port Harcourt Zonal Office, where he worked then as the zonal head. That case is one of the major reasons why he was suspended and he's been investigated. He sold the trucks worth 20 million and 30 million each to his cronies at 100,000 per unit, depriving the country of about 4.8 billion naira in potential loot recovery. This prompted the former EFCC secretary, Ola Olukayode, to confront the EFCC boss in 2019, as he was said to have received complaints that Bawa was tampering with assets undergoing forfeiture proceedings. But when Bawa was queried about what happened to the trucks, he claimed that he was acting on the instructions of the former chairman, Magu, but he never wrote that in his statement. Another source privy to the case said one of the reasons he is being laid down is due to the allegation labelled against him by the former governor of Zamfara State, Bello Matawalle. In May 2023, the former governor of Zamfara State, Bello Matawalle, during an interview with BBC Hausa, accused Abdulrasheed Bawa of demanding a $2 million bribe from him. And you are very much aware that this Matawalle also accused the chairman of demanding a $2 million bribe from him. And that's also part of the allegations labeled against him that led to his suspension. Also, there's an allegation that Bawa collaborated with the suspended CBN governor Emefiele in some fraudulent dealings with Bureau de Change operators. However, the spokesperson for the DSS, Mr. Peter Afunanya, when contacted, had declined to give comments on this development. But then, my country people, what are your thoughts on this issue? I don't know why Abdulrasheed Bawa has refused to get his own lawyers to defend him. Although they haven't charged him to court, he hasn't been charged to court yet. But then, who knows? Maybe he wasn't even guilty of all these allegations labeled against him. That's why he had decided not to, get a lawyer who would defend him in court if they should eventually charge him to court at any moment. But then you see, time actually flies. I can remember that it was in June that they suspended Abdulrasheed Bawa, and then the DSS came and picked him up. So this shows that time really, really flies. But then, my country people, I am just worried when in terms of Abdulrasheed Bawa, the EFCC suspended boss, because I feel that there is a greater force fighting against him. Who knows? All those people that he has corruption cases on them and all, currently they are in the government. And he's still in the DSS custody. No one is talking about how to release him or how he would get out of there. And the DSS, trust the DSS. They are not willing to let Abdulrasheed Bawa go for any reason. So I think what they want to do now is to charge him to court for all these allegations labeled against him. And Bawa is yet to get a lawyer. So my country people, I'm dropping here. What are your thoughts on this? Kindly share your thoughts in the comments section.